Hi everyone, my name is Mary and welcome back to Quinn Inc. Today in this Saturday Granny video we are going to do the wagon wheel. Something very easy and very simple. I apologize I haven't uploaded a video in several days. I was working I was working 12 days straight and then I had to work another 14 days. So I was unable to record anything. So my apologies. So here we are, Saturday Granny wagon wheel. So let's get into the tools and the tutorial on how to make this. Alrighty, so for the tools, you're gonna need a pair of scissors so you can cut all of your strings. You're always gonna need a yarn needle so that way you can sew in all of your strings. And then of course a crochet hook, and I'm using a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. And then of course the yarn. So the yarn I'm using is going to be both Red Heart, and I believe this one is called Patty Green. It is a much darker green color, and I figured because St. Patrick's Day is coming up, this would be perfect for that. And then of course I'm also using white. We're going to start off with the first color in green, so you want to make sure to get this ready and make your slip knot, which I always wrap around my fingers like this, pull out, have the loop like this, and then I just pull right through and tighten. And so now that we have that started, let's get started with the tutorial. Alrighty, so now that you have your loop started, you're going to put it onto your hook, move your yarn tail out of the way, and we're going to start with a chain of 4. I'm going to tighten this up a little bit. I don't like it too loose. So to start with a chain of 4, you're going to yarn over and just pull right through that loop, making another one. So that's 1. The one on your hook is never counted as a loop. This is counted as a loop, so that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm gonna move my lights out of the way real quick. There we go. Okay, so now that you've made a chain of 4, you're going to go back into this first chain from the beginning of the round. I always turn it towards me and then put it into that very first loop, yarn over and pull through, pull down, and then pull right through to make a loop. So we're going to be doing treble crochets into this loop right here, and so you're going to chain 1, and then you're going to yarn over twice, so 1 and 2. You're going to go back into that circle. You're going to grab your working yarn and pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2, and then you're going to chain 1. And you're going to do that again for 12 of these. So since we already made 1, we're going to make 11 more. Always remember to yarn over twice. Grab your working yarn and then pull up that loop when you're going into your circle. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. And then I'm going to chain 1, and I'm going to do that one more time. Yarn over, yarn over. So pretty much you're looping your yarn around your hook like I just did, then going into that circle, grabbing your working yarn and pulling up a loop. Make sure you kind of make your loop loose, don't make it tight, make it loose like this, and then yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. That makes it easier to get your hook into that yarn. Okay, so I will be back once I've made 12 treble crochets with chain 1s in between. Alrighty, I am back and I made 11. We're going to do the 12th one on camera. So we're going to chain 1, and then I'm going to yarn over twice, go back into my circle, grab my working yarn, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. To finish off this row, you're going to chain 1, and you're going to find this big loop right here. and we're going to slip stitch right into it. That would be the end of this row. This looks like it's 2, but it's not, because we did a chain 1 to get up to that height. So that is row number 1. This is what it looks like. You're going to now cut off your yarn. I know in this one I did 2 rows of green, but I want to try white and then green. So let's cut off our yarn and let's put white onto this one. So we're going to yarn over, pull through, and tighten. And then we're going to grab our white yarn, which is right here. Okay. And then you're going to put it right here. You can put it in any spacing that you would like. I'm going to turn my work and I'm going to put it in this spacing right here. And I'm going to tie my work on to my work. Tie my yarn onto my work. Just like that. There's a hair. And with this one, you're going to put your hook back into that spacing, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop, yarn over and chain 1. We are going to be doing double crochets and chain 1s. So you're going to yarn over, go into that spacing, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2, then yarn over and pull through 2. We're going to put 4 double crochets into this, and in order to get 4 double crochets, you just got to push all your double crochets to the side here so you can get them all in there. Okay, and so for this one we're going to chain 1. Have to pull out more yarn. Then you're going to put 2 more double crochets into there. 1 and 2. Now for this chain 1, we're not going to do it in every single spacing. Okay, so for this spacing right here, we're just going to put 4 double crochets. So what I'm going to be doing is putting 4 double crochets, then in the next one doing 2 double crochets, a chain 1 and 2 double crochets, then in the next one 4 double crochets. So that is how the pattern is going to go. So every other spacing will have the chain 1 with the 4 double crochets. So there is the 4 double crochets, and then into the next spacing I'm going to do 2 double crochets. And yes, if you're wondering, I am actually skipping over the treble crochets. I'm not crocheting into them. So yes, skip over your treble crochets and go right into that chain 1 spacing to do your 4 double crochets. In this one I'm going to chain 1 and then put 2 more double crochets right into that spacing. My yarn's pulling a little bit. So you're going to do that all the way around. So in this next one right here, you're just going to put 4 double crochets like we did in this one right here. So 4 double crochets, that chain 1, 4 double crochets, the chain 1, 4 double crochets. Do that all the way around, just like we were doing right here, where you put 2 double crochets, a chain 1, 2 double crochets, then 4, then 2 double crochets, chain 1, and 2 double crochets. I will be back once I have all of that done. Alrighty, so we are back, and you should have finished off your last spacing right here with 4 double crochets, and so you should have 6 of those points that I was showing you to do. So let me just finish the 4 double crochets and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, there we go. So there's the 4 double crochets, and into that very first double crochet from the beginning of the round, you'll put your hook in there, yarn over, pull through, and pull through. And as you can see, when you pull out your hook, you should have these points right here. Okay, you should have like 6 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is down here, there's 5, and then that's number 6. Okay, so you should have 6 of those little points. So now that we're on row number, that was row number 2. So this is row number 1, this is row number 2. We're going to be working on row number 3. And so now we're going to cut our yarn. We're going to yarn over and pull through and tighten. And now we're going to grab our green yarn, which I have right back here. Okay, and so now we have our green yarn. And now what we're going to do is we're going to put our hook into the first double crochet right here and pull right through. And then we're going to tie on our green yarn. And for this row, we're going to do single crochets. So you're going to put your hook back into that stitch, grab your working yarn, pull up a loop, yarn over and chain 1. And then you're just going to put 1 single crochet right here into that spacing and 1 single crochet into each and every single stitch. Once you get into this little spacing right here, we're going to do 1 single crochet, a chain 1, and 1 single crochet. You'll do that into each of the 6 spacings all the way around. And so pretty much you're just going to put 1 double crochet into every single stitch. You can put 1 into this one. I actually skipped that stitch and then just kept going. Okay, and as you saw, I just put 1 single crochet into that stitch, and then into the chain 1 spacing I just put 1 single crochet, a chain 1, and 1 single crochet. Just like that. And you'll do that on every single point, 1 single crochet into every single stitch. I'll meet you all the way back around in just a minute. Alrighty, so I made it all the way back around. I just have 1 more single crochet to make. And then into that very first single crochet from the beginning of the round, you're just going to put your hook in there, yarn over, pull through, and pull through. And then we're just going to grab our scissors and we're going to cut our yarn. And then we're going to yarn over and pull through and tighten. And if you're wondering about this, this is an allergic reaction. As you can see, this one got much better. Yeah, this is allergic reaction from the chemicals at my work. My skin does not like it very much. Alrighty, so this is what the wagon wheel looks like. You are going to want to wash and block this and it'll actually stay flat. It's going to kind of curve because of all of the chain 1 spaces. But yes, this is what your little wagon wheel will look like. This was the original one that I did. This one is just green and white. You can make it in multiple colors. They're really pretty. So if you made it to the end of the video, don't forget to scroll down, hit that like button so I know that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more tutorials such as this one and others I will do in the future. And thank you for tuning in to another Saturday Granny. I apologize I haven't been putting out a lot of videos. Hopefully soon you will be able to see another video. And until next time everyone, bye-bye!